Hey, what is going on, guys? My name's Long Sensation, and today what I got for you guys is some more Call of Duty Black Ops 3 news and information. Now, in today's video, we're going to be covering major differences between the next generation version of Black Ops 3 and the last generation version of Black Ops 3. Now, first of all, before we get into today's video, I do want to give a massive shout out to CS96 Sherman. His channel link will be in the description. This is where I got the idea for this video, and what I want you to do, I'm going to be doing this quite regularly now, is I want you to check out the video from him in the description as well. And if you go over there and like and comment on his video, as well as comment your Twitter handle, so at Long Sensation for example, I will possibly contact one of you guys over on Twitter and give you a Black Ops 3 beta code. And of course, please do subscribe to his channel, as I will be checking with him for those that have subscribed. So that's something I'm going to be doing now quite regularly with a lot of different other YouTubers. I want to give you guys a lot of support because you support me, and therefore I want to return the favour. But anyway guys, let's just get straight into it. The first points, we're going to be covering 5 major differences between the next generation version being the PS4, Xbox One and PC, and the last generation being the PS3 and Xbox 360. So first of all, of course, a lot of you guys will know this now, is that the Black Ops 3 beta will not be going on previous generation consoles, being the PS3 and Xbox 360. It will only be going on the PS4, Xbox One and PC. Now moving over to the second point, this is kind of obvious, is that the graphics are going to be drastically different on the PS4, Xbox One and PC as opposed to the PS3 and Xbox 360. Now, of course, the reason for this is because of the limitations of previous generation consoles in terms of power and memory, meaning that, quite simply, the graphics are going to be dimmed down quite significantly. It's going to be definitely more noticeable than Advanced Warfare, in which the graphics was very kind of different, but at the same time, it wasn't that bad. I think that this year for Black Ops 3 is going to be massively different because of all of the new features that's been added into Black Ops 3. Even the small things such as Theater Mode, which we believe will be in Black Ops 3, won't be over on the PS3 and Xbox 360 version because of these limitations. Now, as well as this, something that is something to note, especially if you are interested in micro DLC, is that the PS3 and Xbox 360 will have limited micro DLC, just like towards the end of Advanced Warfare. If you're not aware, for the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions of Advanced Warfare, micro DLC had to be limited, and this once again is just due to the limitations of those consoles in terms of power and memory. And as well as this, although we've not got any official confirmation at this moment in time, the limitations over on the PS3 and Xbox 360 might mean that the Season Pass and map packs might not be able to be on the previous generation consoles, so that is definitely something to bear in mind. We've not got any confirmation on this, like I said, at this moment in time, but hints from Treyarch, from David Vonderhaar, Mark Lamia, and other affiliations with the Treyarch team and Activision have suggested that there is going to be some massive limitations in terms of DLC over on the PS3 and Xbox 360. Now, moving on to the fourth point, is that patch notes are going to be extremely late, if existent, over on the previous generation consoles. So if you're not aware, Treyarch are making the PS4, Xbox One and PC version, and on the previous generation consoles being the PS3 and Xbox 360, those are going to be made by a company called Knox, in which we're not really sure on the current affiliation or partnership with Treyarch Games, but essentially what's going to happen is that Treyarch will be doing all of the major patches, and then it's going to be up to Knox to actually enforce those patches over on the PS3 and Xbox 360 as well. So just like Advanced Warfare with Harmony Studios on the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions, the patches are going to be significantly different, and especially very, very late indeed, if at all, because we're not really sure how Knox is within the Call of Duty series, and essentially they could basically flop, which means that the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions are not going to see a lot of love, and definitely not going to see a lot of patches to balance weapons and balance kill streaks and sort glitches out and stuff like that. So once again, that is something to bear in mind. Now, finally moving on to the last point, this is not that significant significant in terms of gameplay, but if you are someone that does enjoy cosmetics, for example, then the paint shop will not be over on previous generation consoles, as well as other cosmetic things such as character customization. If you're not aware, this year you will be able to customize your individual specialist characters, and once again, due to the limitations over on the PS3 and Xbox 360, those will be very limited, if once again non-existent, over on the previous generation consoles. So that is the 5 major differences between next gen and last gen. If I've missed anything, then put it in the comment section below, because I'm sure I have missed a few different things, but that is just something to bear in mind. We are coming up to the closing months now before the release of Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and if you've not bought a next generation console already, then I definitely applaud you guys to do so, because quite simply you will be lacking a lot of features over on the previous generation consoles. But that is pretty much it for this video, guys. Once again, please check out CF's96 Shamey down in the description below, and of course leave a comment on the video that I've linked in the description, as well as a like and a subscribe to his channel. And of course I'll be contacting one of you guys over on Twitter to give one of you guys a Black Ops 3 beta code. But that is pretty much it from me. I've been Long Sensation. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.